Good morning, good morning. Today we'll start lecture 8 and lecture 9. I am just checking this. It's almost same thing. They have repeated it multiple times. जल्दी हम सेक्शन 8 और 9 को हम खत्म कर देते हैं. इसमें एक ही चीज same thing is repeated multiple times and so this is lecture 8 module 2 distinguishing between the needs of the self and the body. So already we have discussed in the previous lecture, that is human being is coexistence. We know that human being is the coexistence of the self and the body. Human being is the coexistence of the self, that is consciousness, and the body, basically material. So this is there must be a coexistence, and we know that we have already discussed a thing, that is uh, how it is different, that is self and body, though it is a coexistence with each other, but they are actually differing with respect to time, quantity, fulfillment, activity in time, and response. Okay. That is self is we know that self is qualitative, as for example feeling love, trust, gratitude. Okay. Whereas body is actually the thing is maintained. Actually we need physical facility, and as according to physical facility we need food, we need clothes, these things. So the thing is that this is actually temporary, whereas the self, that is continuous. As this body is related to physical facility, so this is not qualitative, it is more prone to quantitative. Okay. And how much the thing you acquire, this actually depends on, the your natural acceptance, and this natural acceptance is actually comes from the right understanding. Okay. And you know that is if the right understanding is properly lessened by the education sanskar, then you will move to, you will just see the prosperity. Yes or no? Hello. So these things also we have already discussed. So now they are saying that make a list of your desires. Okay. Now the question is the desire related to body or self? Anyone can give you the answer? Is desire related to body or self? Number two, is it temporary or continuous?
Sir, self temporary.
Eh?
Sir, self and temporary.
Just I'm just complete the question, please. Quantitative or qualitative? Quantitative or qualitative? Qualitative. Okay. Now the question is, find out if one can be one can be replaced by the other. And number 4, is every desire a need, and what's the difference? So now just tell me one by one in what is your opinion. So in this chapter, basically this the thing is a major questions that we need to solve. Okay, nothing new in this chapter. So anyone, let's highlight number 1. Question number 1, is the desire related to body or self? What is your opinion?
Sir, my opinion is self.
So
Anyone
mine is both.
Body?
Both. Self and
Both.
body.
So just explain it. Why were you saying it's both, or why
So
are you saying
body when
now
desire comes
right now who
desire
is talking right now? Who is
comes,
just
me Ruchi.
Ruchi? Okay. No, tell me.
So when comes to the body, that we have a very positive desire, like we want this type of figure in our body, and we want to look good. That comes in a desire, like we want to good look. Our body shape should be this and that. So it comes in a desire related body. A desire related to the body, and when it comes to the self, then when it comes to the self, then we desire a lots of things, like we need a job, we need luxury, we need a apartment or nice apartment, we need a partner along with for a lifetime. So it comes in the self. So desire can be a both category, body and self, both.
Body and self both.
Yeah,
Anyone
and it
one?
can be negative and positive. It does comes in a hand by hand.
Exactly. Anyone wants to explain why those who are saying it's only body or it's only self? Anyone wants to explain it? Hello. Any other explanation? Hello. Speak out, please. Any other explanation? Because you have to explain yourself. If this type of questions may come in a exam as a case study, basis, this type of questions may be there, and here nothing is wrong or nothing is right. So it is your on the basis of your perception you have to justify the answer. Okay. So again, I am saying this type of questions is not a not 100% accurate answer. It's not possible because it depends on man to man on the basis of perception. Just as Ruchi has discussed beautifully. Desire is actually related to body and self, both. If anyone wants to, who is saying that is desire is related to only self or body, anyone? I want explanation from your side. So if I ask anyone, so Annesha Tiwari, hello, Annesha, हेलो. सबसे अच्छा है कि एकदम चुप हो जाओ. तो अमन वर्मा.
Yes, sir.
Aman, do you want to explain regarding this? If you want to explain anything regarding this, is the desire related to body or self?
No, sir.
No. You do not want to explain. Nainika? नैनिका.
यस सर.
बोलो कुछ बोलो इसमें कुछ तुम्हारा ओपिनियन बताओ. What is your thought? What is your opinion?
Sir, about desire. Sir, about desire.
First point.
Sir, in humans, there is desire to look better, if
Hmm.
you can say. They look
Huh.
if they look presentable.
Hmm. So if it is a desire related to body or self, so now the thing is it temporary or continuous? Is it
Yes, sir.
temporary or continuous?
So it is a kind of continuous, means according to circumstances.
So no, if it देखो if it is related to body or self, already we have discussed that is if we think with respect to if we think with respect to self, then it is continuous. But if it
Yes,
is related to body, then it is temporary. Huh?
so that if we are considering ourselves,
Huh.
considering our body, then it will be continuous, no?
But that is true. But here body means this is not a thing. If it is your the body means the physical facility or the things, if you want to mean that, okay, so in that case our desire should be optimized in such a way so that if we go for the maximum physical facility, so we will not be happy in that respect. If you can limit your desire, are you getting what I am saying?
Sir, it depends upon the perspective of the person, the kind of
Exactly,
upbringing that
exactly.
he
But
or
if
she has got.
bolo.
So it depends upon the perspective of the person, how satisfied or how content that person is with the things around them.
Exactly, that is true. uh, because this is the desire related to body or soul. Obviously this is perspective wise तो very होगा ही क्योंकि if you just think uh, this self related माने desire related to self is uh, a very optimum thing. I can say that it is continuous, but and it is really I think it is really difficult to achieve. Whereas desire related to body, I think we are all everyone we are actually running after that. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
And it is quantitative or qualitative. So if you just go with respect to self, it should be qualitative, and if with respect to body, it is quantitative, and it is never ending, and but it is temporary. But this is
So,
temporary. Bolo.
for quantitative and qualitative desire, though it also can be, it can depend also the type of the desire, no? That what kind of desire we are
No,
having.
but in respect to self, anything if you can measure by quantitative. देखो if you just respect to body, what I am understanding that is good looking, okay, वो भी अब qualitative हो सकता है, but the thing is that self, anything, any idea you have that is self is quantitative, body.
Self
हाँ बोलो.
quantitative.
Self
The
quantitative,
quantity.
any idea? हाँ
Quantity.
ना देखो बॉडी जो बोल रहे हो ना उसमें उसमें क्वालिटेटिव तो हो ही सकता है.
हाँ,
जैसे आप
उसमें
if you
quality है.
respect if you just ask with respect to physical facility, it is
Hmm.
quantitative.
Hmm.
If you just relate this desire with respect to your good looking, okay, good, in that case maybe it is qualitative. Okay,
Quality.
because this good looking that actually depends on that is also depends on person to
Depends
person.
on the
Okay,
person.
so कोई ये नहीं बोल सकता है कि it is एकदम यूनिफॉर्म और it is eternal. ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते कोई ना.
Hmm.
So but the thing is that if any idea or any example you have which is a quantitative with respect to self.
Nothing is coming in my mind, sir, for the time now.
Exactly. I do not know, also I do not have any idea. So anyone wants to make a highlight on this, that is self and quantity. Okay, yeah. Whatever the things we have discussed till now, the self actually is related to trust, love, gratitude, respect. These are the things, and which is actually generated by natural acceptance. So it's really hard to get the name of this self with respect to quantity. So if one can be replaced by the other, find out if one can be replaced by other. So that is body and self can be replaced by other. Is it possible? And if you ask me, I will say that it will not be replaced, because already, if you just think it as a rule or as a theorem, if you can say, that is, it is a coexistence. So we have to move with these two. So it is really difficult to replace entire self or the body with each other. Replacement is not possible as much. So if you have any idea, you can explain it. But as much as I understand the concept, body and self is not replaced with each other. It's not at all possible to replace with each other, and they must have to be coexistence. If you want that only the physical facility or this type of things, if you are happy, then that is a different perspective. But at the same time, we have to be happy always. So this happiness should not be possible if you just think or if you are only engaged with the concept of the body, that means the physical facilities and this. This is my opinion. If you want to differ, or if you want to deviate from this,
बॉडी और सेल्फ को मर्ज कर देते हैं, क्योंकि बॉडी तो हम ही लोग
merge means coexistence. Whenever you are saying merge, that means there must be a coexistence of these two.
Okay. तो ये कर सकते हैं कि फिटनेस चाहिए, तो बॉडी में भी तो इफेक्ट करेगा ही. फिटनेस लाइक रिलेटेड टू द बॉडी, लाइक वी वांट अ नाइस फूड as a kind of desire, so it is also affecting the body.
Obviously, but the thing is that, so in whenever you are doing this, आपका इसमें तो अगर में कोई डिजायर भी तो होगा ना, जे कोई हमको दैट इज कोई, जैसे क्या बोलेगा आप, जो बहुत बड़ा बॉडी बिल्डर होता है, तो उन लोगों को कि ओनली दे आर related to physical facility or these things body, but in the respect they will get some enough respect or enough honors, actually honor. So that is also, I think it can be related to somehow it's related to self. That is, I want to say.
We can say emotional way, because and also depend on the society too, that what kind of behavior you're showing regarding
that's also. So next question is, if every desire a need, every desire a need, what is your opinion?
Depends on the desire. Depends on desire or not.
Yes, that I can say, that is, if it is my opinion, that is, I used to believe that no, every desire is not a need. It's my opinion. Anyone others? कोई अभिजीत विश्वकर्मा, विश्वकर्मा कुछ बताओ, ऐसे चुप होने से क्या होगा?
Sir, according to me, can you please once more repeat the question?
Question is that if every desire a need,
no sir.
Bolo.
No sir, not every desire a need, because sometimes the desire is for ourselves, So they are just for self-satisfaction,
Hmm.
and some desires are need, like if we are desiring to be in some position, then that is our need.
Exactly, and so that I can say that, so if every desire is not a need at all, so desire is obviously desire can be related to temporary.
Yes, sir.
So in that case, if desire is related to temporary, so that means desire is related to only body. What
No,
is your
sir.
opinion? No,
It,
देखो,
it's
if it
depend
is not at all, if you are saying that if every desire or need, it is not always. So that means if it is not always, that means it is not continuous. It is temporary. So do you
right.
think that this is related to only body? Because temporary is the only thing is related to body.
It only depends upon the desire, as some desires are for self and some desire for body, as Ruchi said, and I agree with her that it depends upon the desire, that is it for self or body or both.
Hmm. So that means, do you want to relate with time this desire?
Pardon, sir?
Do you want to relate this desire with respect to time? जैसे कि अभी आपका इस उम्र में आपको लग रहा है कि ये आपका एक अच्छा नौकरी होना चाहिए। अब 20 साल बाद आपको ये होना होगा कि ये आपका बेटा अच्छा आईआईटी में चांस मिलेगा आपका बेटा को। ऐसे कि डिजायर जो होता है वो कि टाइम डिपेंडेंट।
Yeah, yes, sir. It also depend upon time, and as well as the situation in which we are. Like you have said that in the present situation, I am desiring to be to get a good job,
Hmm.
and in the future events that you're talking about, that my son, I want my son to be in good college.
Hmm.
So it depends upon the time and the situation, and in which we are having that desire.
But if I say that is respect, is it time dependent? So if you want to desire respect from your friends or from your colleagues, from your family members, so in that case, is it time dependent? Is it location dependent?
So I don't think so that respect is time driven, as it is natural expectancy.
Natural acceptance. So we want to get the we want to get respect always. We want to show my respect to my parents always. It's not time dependent.
No, sir.
So I think it's going to if you just go on discussing this four questions, na, we will be actually we have to mug up all the discussions, okay, and it is never ending. So आपका मन में और भी कुछ आएगा तो आपको लगेगा ना ये कंटिन्यूअस हो सकता है, ये टेम्पररी हो सकता है, so this type of question, if this comes to, you have to write according your own perspective, and
And
in
sir,
that case there is no wrong or
yes, sir.
no wrong or no right. But the thing is that, but how will you get marks to in that case? So in that case the marks will be actually depends how you are expressing your feelings, how you are expressing in English. That's the I think देखो, this is the first time AICT has introduced this course. I do not know what will be the mode of the question. If it is quiz, then we may set MCQ questions. We may set this question. So, but in semester I do not know. But I want to just I want to assume how will I how should the faculties evaluate the answer scripts if the broad questions are there. So I think in that case, there is nothing. Just if you just consider the thing that Ruchi has expressed, I think it is her perspective, and it is okay. If you just consider any Abhijit, your perspective is also okay. So in that case, if you just consider the marks, then how are you expressing it? That's the, I think that should be the major criteria to provide marks in the exam, I think. So in that case, so whatever you are feeling, whatever you are saying, that needs to be expressed very clearly with proper English and these things.
Yes. Yes, sir. Everyone's answer should be right, I think.
Everyone answer, yes, everyone answer must be right, but the thing is that everyone's, but something is that's a you cannot say trust is related to the body. So something that you have to maintain. That is trust you
Yes.
cannot right,
We
trust you
repeat it.
cannot put under body, but or you cannot say it is materialistic. Okay, that you cannot say. So we will not agree with that. But if this type of questions come, that is the desire related to body or self? Okay, is it temporary or it is continuous? It is what is it is every desire or need? If this type of expressive questions come into the exam, so in that case, that depends on the how will you express yourself. Maintaining the at least fundamental concepts of this subject. You cannot deviate from the fundamental concepts that we have already discussed last few days, last few lectures. But so many things we have discussed. There is right understanding, right fulfillment, prosperity, natural acceptance. These things you have to keep it in mind, and on the basis of that points, you have to explain yourself. This is all about this distinguishing between the needs of the self and the body. So I think these 4 questions, if you can answer properly, so you will be able to get the answer to what is the need of the body and the self, and is there any difference between the two?
Excuse
Yes
me,
or no?
sir.
Bolo.
Sir, in the third question, find out if one can replace by others. Is it pointing to the desire?
Have now find out now pointing to design, pointing to the body or self. Mane if the question is asked, that is it possible body or self is replaced by the other? Not in terms of desire. Find out if one can be. In that case, that means uh, either you are thinking that is body and self are coexistence, or you are completely that is overlapped body with the that is self, or self with body. अली आप पूरा बॉडी ये करके ओनली सेल्फ लेके आप चल रहे हो, और नहीं तो आप सेल्फ को छोड़ के ओनली बॉडी. यार बॉडी मीन्स, again I am saying body means not the human body. It's majorly the needs of the physical with respect to physical facility. Okay, so that is actually body. Body means it's not the structure. Are you getting what I am saying?
Yes, sir. The physical
Body
need.
does not, body doesn't mean that that human structure. We are not focusing on that body. If, I think if you have any misconceptions regarding body, body means the physical facility need, that is example food. Okay, the physical facility, that is clothes. Okay, so these things. Okay, but not the structure. So in that, but the thing, whenever Ruchi said that it's a good looking, so that actually connects, that can be a desire. That can be a desire, but okay, but thing is that whenever you will explain it, okay, at that point, please keep it in mind. Body is not the structure; it is actually the physical facility. With respect to that, you have to uh, design the answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next chapter is coexistence. So this is a next chapter. So they are saying that is a consciousness they are saying consciousness okay, and in somewhere it is a instruction okay, and one sensation is there okay, so ultimately information, material, so the thing, same concept, we are explaining it. This is your self, coexistence, and body. So again, they are trying to mean that this consciousness, okay, in somehow it is related to body. Whenever the some instruction, some sensation, some information, okay, that actually turns this consciousness to the materialistics, okay, and that, but its opposite is also there, but so they want to prove that this self and body must be coexistence, though the consciousness sometimes okay, we will move towards materialistics by the sensation or some information or some instructions okay, that can move towards this. Okay, hello. The self gives instructions to the body. Actually, gives instructions to the body as and when the self decides to involve the body. Self, this is a very important line, that is self gives instructions. Self gives instructions to the body as and when self decides to involve the body. Self decides to involve the body. That means self reads the sensation from the body as and when the self decides to read them. आपका sensation वो read होगा, okay, then you will move towards, बोलो, whenever self wants to read the sensation, so then you will move to consciousness, to material. And so this all this this is you can say it's one kind of transaction. Okay, so you are in a conscious mood now, you want to read the sensation, okay, so you will move to this world, okay, and all these instructions, I want to say all these instructions are in the form of information. The form of information. No material transaction is taking place. No material transaction is taking place. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I think today we can stop over here. Hello.
Okay, sir.
This is
Yes.
so I think for this chapter you have to this diagram is very important, that is consciousness, how this consciousness is related to information, sensation, okay, and instruction. And if you just get the answer of these 4 questions, that we have discussed today, I think you will be able to find out the importance of the lecture 7, 8, and 9, which is the first part of module 2. Thank you. Thank you. I will share this. हाँ बोलो कुछ
Thank you,
बोलो
sir.
क्या? Thank you.